Right, that didn't work. Oh, ecky thump. Right, we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the turny roundy way. And let's listen to Kyle Crickmore, I think his name is. And, oh, he's got a dead sex voice. But this is the tale of what happened with the mist.
Down at Birling Gap. And I'd just been for a swim out the water with my little boy. Came back on the beach to, dry off, have something to eat, and then all of a sudden my eyes started stinging. So I thought I'd wash them out with a bit of water, might be a bit of salt in my eyes. And they started hurting again. Turned around, and everyone on the beach was rubbing their eyes, coughing, all sorts of strange behaviour. Then looking out towards the water, there was just this crazy, foggy haze just rolling in off the sea out of nowhere. Pretty much started to pack up all our stuff, and along with pretty much everybody else on the beach, just made our way back up to the top of the cliff. It was a boiling hot day. I couldn't even estimate the amount of people that were on the beach, but it emptied in about 10 minutes, which was quite staggering considering the amount of people that were there. It was horrible. Eyes streaming, coughing. It was not pleasant at all.
Right, hopefully I got that somewhere in I'm such a techno Jordan, sorry. Right, but thought it'd come back to me, sorry about that too, right, because there's no point showing you the rest of the thing. This is the bbc.co.uk news site. Birling Gap Beach, 150 treated after chemical mist. So that's where you find it, right? But it's like about 150 people have been treated in hospital vis-a-vis the chemical mist. So the chemical mist is a danger. Dangerous chemical mist. These are the effects that they had were like streaming eyes and stuff. But it was burning, so it was a bad chemical reaction type thing. So it's something that we don't know, that all of these people haven't been just condemned to health problems in the future. I don't want to upset anybody. But you don't know what they've just ingested. Do you know what I mean? Asbestos used to be seen as perfectly safe. And obviously it's come, chemicals don't just usually manufacture themselves in places. So it's a leak from somewhere that makes chemicals or something like that. My particular theory, which funnily enough ties in with James Herbert's The Fog, is fracking. It's something that has just opened up in the earth, and I think that this is a lot more serious than people are trying to make out. They're like, right, let's see. Sussex police said on Monday morning the gas cloud appeared to have cleared. Agencies are investigating the cause and have not ruled out either onshore or offshore locations. Well, thanks for nailing that one down then. That's some questions answered. In the past, chemicals have drifted across from European industrial units, but Sussex police say weather models suggest that an onshore source in northern France is very likely. How do you know that? Like they know the guy who bombed the Manchester Arena, I should think. East Sussex. Notice I said sex on the end of there, I do apologise. East Sussex. Fire and Rescue Service said it was extremely unlikely the substance involved was chlorine, because that's what everybody was saying, that it was chlorine. That's what I'd seen on it. It's extremely unlikely that was chlorine. I'm not a geologist. Beaches in the area were open as normal on Monday and thousands... Oh, no, that's... I know what I'm looking for. Whatever it was, it smelt like burnt plastic. That's Bob Jeffrey of the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, RNLI, Eastbourne Division, said whatever it was, it smelt like burnt plastic. So, again, it's hardly likely to be a man-made chemical. Now, this is the bit that I wanted to share as well, but it's like, make a video on it, because typing this crap out and remembering all the bits would have just been, So, it hung about and didn't move yesterday because there was no wind. So, basically... So, you guys just decided to stand there and ingest chemicals that smell like burnt plastic. Literally, this should have been something like from a kid's story. You know, like where all the townspeople come out and got every bit of cardboard they got and just wafted the big old cloud away. Do they not get how air works? That was really derogatory. I'm so sorry. But literally, this has been where I'd have gone like, right, everybody get all your sheets off your bed, everything cardboard. We're just going to stand there along the coast and bat the fucker back. We can do this as a team. I would have liked to have seen that happen, to be fair. I'd have been there. I'd have been down the pound shop getting all the, like, little fan things and whatever. Get the fan out. Like, literally get all the... electrical wires, extension cables down to the beach, plug in everybody's bloody fan and get rid of it. Oh, I don't want to breathe this in. Or at least somebody gone down the pound shop. You can get like a box with like 40 of those little surgical masks. Somebody could have got them and... Oh, hello, Moffy. But yeah, the plume of gas moved eastwards along the coast. Race to help clear the busy beaches as visitors fear they had been struck by a chlorine leak. Why? I don't get them. Maybe there's a chlorine factory around there. Colourless, odourless mist that was seriously painful on the eyes. Cal Crickmore, who was at the Birling Gap beach with his family, said it emptied within 10 minutes. Yeah, we know, we've just seen that on the video. It was definitely out of the ordinary. Yeah, so basically that has happened. Initially, patients were dealt with as a precaution with a full decontamination treatment, but it became clear that this was not necessary following clinical advice, a spokesman said. Now, obviously, I can't give clinical advice. I'm not a doctor. I've not trained in these things. But that would indicate to me that they either knew what they were dealing with, exactly what they were dealing with, or you know, it just seemed, or like maybe at some point in time they'd said, look, let's just leave these people with it on them. Like, I know it sounds conspiratorial and all that, but literally this is what these people do. They have admitted to spraying, was it San Francisco in the, was it 60s? I don't know, but somewhere in America they've actually admitted to spraying people with the view of, like, well, let's see if these people catch cancer. Right, not catch cancer, contract cancer, excuse me. But yeah, did they go like, no, did somebody higher up just say, just stop decontaminating them, let's see where this goes? You know, I've watched the films, mate, and they do act like that. Unfortunate but true, we are run by wankers. Sorry. But yes, I really do feel for these people. oh God, if you just mentioned, but like literally the whole thing, burning eyes. It's like you've said this thing. Eastbourne councillor Kathy Ballard said, we need to find out the cause. Where did this come from? And to make sure... Oh, they've not even put a bloody question mark there. Shoddy journalism. And to make sure that steps are taken so that it does not happen again. I have not heard of it happening before in this area. And yet they can say, right, they don't know where it's from, what it is, what it can do... And it's never happened. That reminds me of Donald Trump with his the doodah in Texas, and he tweeted saying how excited he was to go and visit it, and said that it's precedented. Of course it is. Precedented. Like, there are millions of cases of this happening before. Anyway, that's out of the by, but this thing, it bothers me, because if this is, as a result of fracking, they are actively opening up pockets of gas, we're doomed. We really do need to start getting on this, asking questions and demanding answers, Fandango, because I'm scared right now. And I know, not really, really scared. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, we're all doomed or anything like that. But it just looks to me like they're already trying to cover up stuff. So I'll be really, really interested to watch how this goes. But in the minute, I'm just wrapping all of those people, all those 150 people in big green wings. And just... that kind of thing. Boing.